Fillmore, I'm on it.
And now, Fillmore. Today's episode, Foes Don't Forgive. Act 1, Illusions and Larceny.
Anything?
That way! Moonbeam Holyoke, freeze!
Why don't they ever freeze?
It's over, Moonbeam. Tell us what you've done with the school's popcorn supply.
Never, man! I'm sending my message to the world! Decobbing corn is murder, man! Popcorn! Corn fritters! Chili con corny!
You smell something cooking.
Okay, man! Like, maybe this wasn't the best hiding place, man! Run!
Hope Folsom didn't have anything special planned for that popcorn.
Do you two have any idea what I had planned for that popcorn?
Free popcorn with entry.
Free popcorn with entry. You have any idea how long it's been since one of my talent shows was this poorly attended?
The scurvy scare of '92.
The scurvy scare of '92.
We're sorry.
Oh, don't be. If not for your little mishap, I'd never have discovered these delicious sugar-coated gummy gobblers.
They were special ordered from Rhode Island, the gummy state.
Welcome back! And now, ex-middle school, give it up for our next contestant, the amazing Santiago and his lovely assistant, Rita!
Nice glitter.
Behold the amazing Linus Santiago, master of implausibility!
Subida! Subida! Subida!
Dog, that trick was tight.
For my next trick, I, Master Illusionist, must choose a volunteer from the audience. Hello, amigo. And what is your name? Dewey Hubble. And this is my dog, Barcode. He's a robot dog, which is tech talk for easy to clean up after.
Well done!
Bueno, bueno. Now I will make Barcode disappear. Don't worry, my friend. Now I will make him reappear. Aparezca, aparezca, aparezca. Aparezca, aparezca, aparezca. Where's my dog?
Get off the stage!
Well done!
Linus Santiago. His rap sheet's a mile long.
Petty thefts, field trip disruptions. Why haven't I heard of him?
After school detention, he just served a long sentence. Really long. Supposedly he's changed his ways.
That swindler made a mockery of my talent show. Where is he?
I swear I did not steal that dog. I made it disappear and I don't know. Someone must have taken it.
Okay, so what happened to the dog when you made it disappear?
I'm sorry, but I have to honor the magician's code. I can't give up the secrets of my trade. Months ago, they said I'd walk out of detention a changed man. And they were right. But it wasn't the four walls that changed me. It was magic. Magic's given me a second chance. A new reason to be. I give up my secrets. I give up who I am. I cannot do that. I am sorry.
Well, let's see if I got it. Even though hundreds of people saw you make the dog disappear, you didn't take him?
Correct.
And if you told us how you did it, it might help us solve the case.
Correct.
But you're not going to tell us.
Once again, correct.
Then, Why should we take your word that you're innocent?
Because sometimes innocence is like magic. You have to believe.
I don't know. Something tells me the kid's legit.
What kind of cereal have you been eating, Vallejo? Gullible Loops? Linus Santiago's been a thorn in my side since day one, and if he doesn't start yapping, I'm pulling a little trick out of my sleeve called expulsion.
I'm filling out his alternative schooling application as we speak.
I'm with Vallejo on this. I had a delinquent past. If I could change, so could he.
Asking him to betray his magic is like asking us to give up our badges. It's more than what we do. It's who we are.
Fine, I'll give you till the end of the week to prove his innocence. Come up with nothing, Harry Whodunit is out of here faster than you can say abracabye-bye.
Hey guys, what do we got?
Nada. Place is clean. Of course, we don't exactly know what we're looking for.
I can tell you what not to look for. Evidence that'll point to Santiago. He's kind and sweet, and he's put his old life behind him.
We'll keep that in mind. Trick mirrors, right?
Huh?
The levitation trick. That's how you did it. Trick mirrors, right?
Sorry, magician's code. But I can tell you that Santiago worked on that trick for months. He deserved to win that talent show. Not Kit Fontanella.
Who?
Kit Fontanella. His ventriloquism act won the talent show, but only because Santiago was disqualified.
Kip Fontanella?
Can't you reporters just leave me alone? You're like vultures.
Hey, better vultures than woodpeckers. Get it? 'Cause I made a wood? I don't pay dummy. At your service.
We're with the safety patrol. We'd like to ask you, or you, some questions.
Okay, but not here. Since I won the talent show, the press won't leave me alone. You see, I'm kind of a little, well...
I'll just say it, boy. You're shy, timid. Wallpaper has better people skills than you do.
That's why I let Otto do most of the talking. And why I curse over winning that talent show.
The boy won't even attend a press conference to accept the first place prize. 200 greenbacks. Sweet thing like you got a boyfriend.
Kip, your mom's here. We're ready to roll.
Dewey Hubble. You and Kip are friends?
And neighbors. We carpool. Look, I gotta get home. I got taters to mash and puppies to feed.
Puppies, puppies, puppies. All you ever talk about are the puppies. For once, could you show the dummy here a little love?
Hey, Fillmore. What's the story on Claudia Dunks?
It was last year, at the badminton team's championship game. 1 minute left on the clock and Santiago swipes the birdie. Claudia's pocket bike was nearby. He uses it as a getaway vehicle, takes a wrong turn, and steers it right into the cafetorium's lettuce creamer. Her bike got messed up bad. Real bad.
Obviously, she hasn't let it go. Think Claudia's setting him up?
It's worth looking into.
Bet I know where to find her.
Hello, what have we here? Alternative bike rally. Let's roll.
According to my Alterna Bike newsletter, Claudia now rides a hot pink pocket bike.
You subscribe to an Alterna Bike newsletter?
I like the cartoons.
Act 2. Tricks of the Trade.
Hang. Safety patrol, pull over.
Fillmore?
Get ready to jump. Dispatch, we got a suspect on the loose. Claudia Dunks.
Fillmore, Claudia just called HQ to report her bike stolen. She's on her way in and she sounds really ticked.
Claudia,
Officers, I heard about the chase and I want answers.
so do we. Where were you 20 minutes ago?
The same place I've been all day. In the Tickle 2 cafetorium, preparing food for my cycling meals to seniors program.
How'd your bike end up at the rally?
It was on display. Obviously, somebody stole it. Wait, this whole thing's connected to that Wigglewog Santiago, isn't it? I should have known. Why don't you do me and the rest of the school a favor? Stop wasting your time on a closed case and do something useful. Like putting Santiago away for good.
Fillmore, Ingrid, congratulations. 2 bikes, completely destroyed. Hundreds of dollars in damage.
Oh, Vallejo, don't be so hard on them. It wasn't their fault. It was yours! And if you just spilled your magic beans and told us how you did your trick, the case would be solved by now.
I'm sorry, especially for what happened to Claudia. But please understand, I have to honor the code.
You have 2 days to reconsider. And if you don't, you'll be in water so hot you'll have steam coming out of places you never knew you had.
Don't worry, man. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Thank you for believing.
It's cool. Trick wires, right?
Better than?
You hooked Rita up to a harness with trick wires. That's how you made her levitate.
Guess again, my friend.
Dog. I thought I had it.
The dog. Fillmore, maybe the dog was the target in this case, not Santiago.
Yeah, Barcode was a cool toy. He even came with a collar that made him electronically bark when you pressed on it.
You were pretty attached to him?
Not really. I mean, he's only a robot. It's not like he's a real dog or anything.
Hey, speaking of pouches, everyone's gonna look like complete schnoozers standing next to me in my spiffy new top hat. All except for you, Officer Sweet Dims. What do you say you and me go paint the town fantastic?
Do they need to be here?
I told them they could hang out here to hide from the press. Seemed like the neighborly thing to do.
Dewey, you say you weren't attached to Barcode, but your statement says you never let him out of your sight. What gives, man?
I've always wanted a real dog, but for some reason, my mom kept saying I wasn't ready for the responsibility.
For some reason, Dewey here's the king of calamity, the monarch of mishap. Remember the mustard incident?
Oh, my.
And your little adventure in lawn mowing?
Ice cream!
And don't forget your little shortcut to taking out the trash.
So long, trash! Okay, so I've made some mistakes. But that's why my mom bought me a robotic dog. If I could keep Barcode in one piece for 6 months, she'd let me get a real puppy from the litter Kip's dog had a few months ago.
Again with the puppies? Can't we talk more about my snazzy new lid?
But now that Barcode's gone, my mom won't give me a second chance to own a real dog.
Dewey, did anyone know you were going to the talent show?
You know, it's funny. A few days before the show, someone sent me a free ticket in the mail.
You still have the envelope it came in? No return address, no prints, nothing. Whoever sent this didn't want to be identified. Hold up. Looks like glitter. Rita?
Disco. Rita, I'm afraid we have to ask you to come with us.
Okay. But first, how about a game of cards?
Oh, how did she do that? Looks like you've done your last trick, Rita.
Fillmore? Her legs are getting away.
I've been anonymously dealing with someone going by the name of Mr. X. Mr. X called me 2 days before the talent show. He asked me to make sure Dewey and his robotic dog were in the audience. He wanted me to call on them during Linus's disappearing act.
What was in it for you?
Glitter? In return for the favor, I was given a large supply of rare, top-of-the-line glitter. Linus always complimented me when I wore glitter. He'd always say my face sparkled brighter than 1,000 starry nights. But if I knew I was being set up to make him look guilty, I never would have agreed to it. I even tried to frame Claudia by scaring you and Officer Third with the pocket bike. Anything to take suspicion off of Santiago.
You saying you have no idea who took the dog?
I wish I did, but I don't. I swear it. I am so sorry.
Oh, Rita, I forgive you. And for the record, your face always sparkles, with or without glitter.
Fillmore, Ingrid, it's Anza. I was patrolling near the docks, and...
Something's washed up on shore. I think you two better get down here.
Act 3, Secrets Revealed.
Lots of algae. It's been in the lake a while. Possibly since Tuesday night.
The night of the talent show.
Uh-huh. And surprisingly, the collar's in great condition.
Must be waterproof. But that red cloth, it's not looking good for Santiago.
You think he did it?
Remember when we interrogated Santiago after the talent show? He had a tear in his cape. Just big enough to be noticeable.
Crackers. Could be a match.
Man, I want to believe Santiago's clean, but what if this is a match?
Hey, Tahama, if you're done with the collar, I know someone who should have it. Please, tell me he's not in the lake. The scuba club is still searching, but so far, nothing. I don't even know why I'm getting so worked up. I mean, I didn't even like the stupid dog. He's just a lame robot, right?
Hey, he spends a lot of time with something, you get attached to it. It happens.
Fillmore, Ingrid, it's Anza. I traced that high-end glitter to a shop in town.
It's called Girly Gal, on the corner of Snyder and Plainfield. Guys, we looked at the customer logs.
Linus Santiago's name was on it. It's looking like he's the one who bought that glitter.
Dog. Santiago.
If he did it, that'd mean Rita's just a pawn in his petty thefts. That he's using her to commit his crimes and hiding behind his magic.
Snaps. This is rough. I mean, the evidence is there in black and white. But at the same time, it doesn't add up.
Fillmore, Ingrid, it's Vallejo. Report to Folsom's office. Time's up and she wants answers.
Ingrid, Fillmore, do you or do you not have evidence clearing Santiago of stealing that dog?
We don't.
I see. Officers, what do you believe happened to that dog?
Well, we got some leads, and...
I didn't ask about leads. I asked what you believe happened.
Wait. When we found Barcode's collar in the lake, there was a foam peanut attached to it. The peanut made it float. Someone wanted it to be found with that piece of Santiago's cape.
Which means Santiago's being set up.
Sounds like a wonderful theory, officers. Maybe later you can tell me about pixies and unicorns and good-tasting soy cheese. Listen up, Mr. Magic Man. Tell me how you did your trick or consider yourself expelled.
Officers, if you believe in me, then I've got to believe in myself and my magic. It's not just about a code. Magic means the world to me. I'm sorry, but I just can't give it away. I don't mean to defy you. It's just that sometimes you grow so attached to something, you'll do anything to keep it.
Hold up. I think I got an angle on who might have dog-nabbed Barcode. Next stop, Kip's house.
Officers! What is it? Did you find Barcode?
You mind if we see that collar?
No, don't! Barcode? Kip? You took Barcode? But why? Kip, show yourself. Tell me why you did this.
Because my best friend is a wooden dummy. A dummy I spent months whittling with my own 2 hands. But then the puppies came along. Roosevelt, Churchill, Spicoli. They became my best friends. And all you wanted to do was take one of them away.
But you told me I could have one.
That was before I got to know them. Those puppies, they're all I got.
He's a ventriloquist. He's throwing his voice.
So you figured if you dog-nabbed Barcode, Dewey's mom would never let him take one of your dogs.
That's right. Barcode was just a robot. He had to go.
So you paid off Rita to pick Dewey and Barcode from the audience. But why go through all that trouble?
'Cause Dewey never let Barcode out of his sight. It was the only way. Before the talent show, I figured out how Santiago did his trick. And then I stole Barcode. And everybody blamed Santiago.
I even attached a piece of his cape to the collar and tied a foam peanut to it. And then I tossed the collar in the lake, knowing it'd float and make Santiago look guilty.
And in case you trace the glitter, I left Santiago's name in the customer log at Girly Gal. Looking for me?
Those pups, they're a part of me. And now, when my mom finds out what I did, I'm gonna lose all of them.
Kip, the way you treat people, it makes sense that you only hang out with dummies and dogs.
What do you mean?
Man, Dewey acted like a friend. And you treated him like a chump.
I didn't have a choice!
You had a choice, Kip. You could have told me you wanted to keep the puppy.
You wouldn't have understood! You wouldn't have...
I would have gotten a puppy from somebody else. I would have let you keep Spicoli. I would have been a friend to you. But you didn't even give me a chance. Instead, you took away Barcode, and you ruined my only shot at ever getting a dog. I gave you a chance to be a friend, Kip. But maybe that was one chance too many. 'Cause in all these years, you never did a thing to earn my friendship.
Dewey? Can I start now? You know, I think you and Spicoli might really get along. Except he snores when he sleeps.
That's cool. So do I.
And so, because of my deceitful actions, I cannot accept this check from the talent committee.
Instead, it should go to someone who's truly earned it. The amazing Linus Santiago!
Hey, congratulations. Any idea what you'll do with the money?
I know someone who needs a brand new pocket racer. It won't be enough, but it's a start.
Sounds like it's gonna be a new start. For a lot of people. I got it. A glass pedestal. That's how you did the trick. Right?
Guess again, my friend.
A blast of air? Magnets?